A little bit of an overview, and I was just mentioning to the cast. I went right to this this wonderful artist named Rachel Whiteread, who's one of my favorites, who does these beautiful sculptures, which are basically, she sculpts, well, she sort of casts with plaster negative space. So it's almost as if she tries to cast memory in a weird way, or past lives or things. So I think those are the reasons why I maybe was so attracted to her work with this play. I guess what I'm saying is, this is how I got onto this, basically a big white box for this play to happen. The thing about art, and I thought originally about maybe doing it that it was all plaster and hard surfaces, but then I started thinking it might be interesting if it could really sort of glow. The other big tool that we have is we wanted to be able to change the size and the location of our focus and the picture. And so we have basically the components that do that are these moving legs downstage, and then also this moves too. So in some cases we can actually do a kind of iris thing where this goes, I can't do all three sides, but let's say we're doing this, that this can go up and this can open at the same time. Certainly at the beginning of the play we'll probably do that. Here's what the pub set looks like. So whether or not we open up to the full empty space, and then we see in silhouette the pub roll in, then lights up on the scene, that we're still playing around with. It'll be a very interesting first couple hours of tech.
Yeah.
This will be the first scene, and the next scene when we go to Jerry's study, at the end of the scene, this goes across this way, right? And then from over here on stage right, same place the pub came from, this thing has a nice long travel over here, and then what happens is this side closes and this side comes. I'll show you what the flat looks like. It's very simple, and it has a number of different transitions. But the first time we see the flat, we only see the end of the bed. It's not used at all. The next time we go back to the flat, it's open more for the end of the scene for you to get on the bed. In scene 8, early on, they didn't have a bed yet. There's just a futon on the floor. So we'll have that, and the curtains and the tablecloth help track where we're at in the flat. So this is the last scene. There'll be there'll be practicals. Probably they're going to be end tables at the beds. There'll be practicals there, practical on the dressing table. So we're hoping that this is the first time that there's not a sense of the room being as white or glowing, that it almost feels like it's just lit with practical sources inside. So it feels very different, this last scene.